Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video we will be taking a look at a newer Thailand variant, that being Johnny Blammer, the Faux wheel drive piston cup racer from Cars 1. Now this guy was quite hard to get before this re-release. He wasn't the hardest thing to get, but he was one of the rarer piston cup racers. So I'm glad that they re-released him, and he looks quite different than his previous re-releases. He appears in 2023 Singles Case J, I believe, but he also, more notably, appears in the Walmart version of Singles Case L with Breaker Boggs, the Thunder Hollow Pity, and Mallory Carhut, the ghost old-timer from Lights Out. Alongside a few other cars, but they're not as notable, in my opinion. But yeah, this is a really fun re-release, and he's quite different than his China version, so let's get right into that, shall we? First of all, you can immediately tell that his colors are a bit brighter, more saturated than the original. I'm not sure which one I prefer, if I'm being honest. I kind of like the more muted tone to the original, because it just feels a bit more, you know, like a four-wheel drive kind of thing. Like, it feels like a forest. This guy just feels like a bright green. It doesn't look that different on camera, but trust me, it's more different in real life. Anyway, looking at the expression, this is different. His expression is completely different on the eyes. He's a lot more angry in the Thailand version, which is a little weird. I don't see Johnny as being an angry kind of guy. He crashes out of every single piston cup race. At this point, I think he'd be happy to get into a crash rather than be angry or something, but I prefer the more indifferent expression of the China version, if I'm being honest. Not much else different than that, so let's move on to the hood, and here we see something different. Usually Thailand has more outline on their decals, but here China has a better outline, and if I'm being honest, I much prefer the China version here, again, because look at the decal here. You can read four-wheel drive, dirt decals for urban SUVs, just like off-road. And he's got all this dirt detail and such. On the Thailand version, well, I can make out four-wheel drive, dirt decals, and then, you can't make out the middle line, just like off-road. It's very hard to read. Not a big fan of it so far. Let's hope that improves on the side. It does not. I'm just going to be blunt with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So first of all, the side decals are properly outlined, so we can finally see for urban SUVs in all of its glory. But the dirt decal covers the leakless, reshred, and clutch aid sponsor logos. This is cool. I like that, but at the same time, it's not movie accurate. So, point to Sino. Plus, I can read all of the sponsor decals. Those being Piston Cup Nitrate, Revolting, Octane Gain, Mood Springs, Vitally, No Stall, Gas, Skits Gas, Sprint, Easy Idle, RPM, Little Turkey Pistons, Leakless Reshred, and Clutch Aid. On the Thailand version, it's a lot harder to read them. You can still make out which ones they are if you're on Cars Aficionado, but it's much harder. Moving on to the rear of the vehicle. Oh, okay, I didn't notice this before. I don't know which one's movie accurate. But I do like the Thailand version's white, because it synergizes with the rear of the vehicle. Although, I do like the blue on the China version, so I don't know which one I like more. I'll give the point to Thailand just because I feel like it's more movie accurate, but other than that, there's not much different here. The trees and everything look the same, although they look a bit more blurry on the Thailand version, to be expected. And the silver braces on the spoiler are gray on the Thailand version, expected. Onto the roof here real quick, because I forgot to do that. I am a klutz. The China version's tire tracks are a bit more pronounced than the Thailand versions, and also the yellow is a lot more vibrant on the number. That's about it. Anyways, onto the right side, it's the same as the left. So not much to talk about there. Alright, final verdict. I prefer the China version, if I'm being completely honest. The Thailand version does have the white rear bumper, which looks a lot nicer and flows with the scheme. But the Thailand version is more the China version is more movie accurate. The decals are a lot crispier, and overall I just feel like the character looks better from China. Let me know which one you prefer down in the comments below. You could have a completely different opinion than mine. And, yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!